Welcome to the Bridge to Clemson online orientation.
Greetings from Tri-County Technical College. My name is Jenny Creamer, and I have the privilege of serving as the Assistant Vice President of College Transitions at Tri-County. On behalf of our President, Dr. Galen DeHay, and all of the faculty and staff, we are excited to welcome you to our college family and that you have chosen the Bridge to Clemson program. Over this next year, we are certain that you will find that the Bridge program was an incredible choice. Tri-County and Clemson are committed to working with you to make this a great experience. As you participate in orientation, albeit it's a very different way than any of us would prefer, I encourage you to pay close attention to the resources available to you. As a Bridge to Clemson student, you have the power and resources of two institutions at your disposal. While you may not think that you need them now, if the time comes that you do, you'll want to know how we can help. Be sure to use the connections the Bridge team has made available to you to get to know the staff at both institutions, as well as your Tri-County faculty advisor. If you haven't already, you'll be connected with a Bridge student ambassador, a current Clemson student who completed the Bridge to Clemson program sometime over the past 3 or 4 years, who will support you through this journey. Be sure to get to know your ambassador. Actively participate in Tiger Talks. You'll be able to learn from their experiences and their firsthand knowledge. College is different than high school in all sorts of ways. I'm sure you've heard that said lots of times. It may require you to do things differently, and doing things differently can be hard. Perhaps the most important advice I can share to help you will seem quite simple. It's simply to ask questions. Ask for clarity when you don't understand. Ask your instructor for another example. Ask your roommates why they did, or maybe didn't, do something. Don't assume. Ask for support when you need it. There are many people and resources here to support you in achieving your goals and fulfilling your potential this year, but we may not always know what you need unless you ask. So ask early and ask often. With that encouragement, I wish you all the best as you begin the Bridge to Clemson program and join thousands of students before you in becoming a Clemson student and eventually a Clemson graduate. Tri-County Technical College is proud to partner with you in your journey. Go Tigers!
On behalf of Clemson's President Jim Clements and Provost Bob Jones, I want to welcome each and every one of you to the Bridge to Clemson program. This program has existed for more than a decade and is now a national model for how two great institutions can work together to provide a program that supports students as they grow academically and succeed. You have the resources of both Clemson University and Tri-County Technical College at your fingertips, and passionate people from both institutions focused on doing everything they can to support you, both in the classroom and beyond. I know these are challenging times, and you all have lived through a lot, including missing out on some of the great experiences that surround completing the previous chapter of your lives. Know that we care, and we want you to see the Bridge to Clemson program as the beginning of the next chapter. You will need to work hard, and the challenges of the pandemic still surround us. But we are in this together, and we will be by your side in every way possible, through your time as students and in the classrooms at Tri-County Technical College, as you then transition to Clemson, and on to earning your Clemson degree. We are family now. Good luck, stay safe and healthy, and go Tigers.
You are going to meet a lot of key people as you go through this process. For now, you will be meeting them in a virtual space. But once we are back to normal operations, we look forward to meeting you in person. On behalf of the Bridge to Clemson program, welcome. As a way of welcome, we want to introduce you to our Bridge to Clemson staff. First, from our Tri-County Bridge Programs office, we have our director, Dr. Kristen Karasik, who coordinates all bridge programs at Tri-County. Chris Maddox serves students through academic support and oversees the Bridge to Clemson orientation program. Amy Cromer serves students through academic support and oversees the Bridge to Clemson enrollment process. Tracy Worley serves our students as the first friendly face you will see or voice you will hear in our office. Knox Duncan serves through special projects and student support. From the Bridge and Transfer Programs Department, in the Office of Undergraduate Studies, Dr. Mary Von Canel coordinates the Bridge to Clemson and Transfer Student Services at Clemson. Gretchen Wagaman serves students through academic support and oversees the Supplemental Instruction, or SI, program. Caroline Murray serves Bridge and Transfer students through academic support and programming. Alexa Richards serves students through academic support and helps coordinate the Supplemental Instruction, or again, SI, program. We already introduced you to our Bridge to Clemson professional staff. They will play a big role in your Bridge year. Another group of key people are the faculty. Your instructors are the folks you will see day in and day out. They are in the classroom and are some of your biggest supporters in your education. Get to know them and let them know when you need help. Faculty advisors guide students in course selection in addition to teaching at the college. You will meet with your faculty advisor prior to each semester to review course options and discuss the requirements for your intended Clemson major. As the final component of the virtual Bridge to Clemson orientation, you will meet with a faculty advisor to schedule your fall semester classes and begin your educational plan. Success coaches provide information about important dates, available campus resources, and ways to navigate college successfully. As a Bridge to Clemson student, the Bridge to Clemson staff fulfill the role of success coach. We provide weekly drop-in advising and academic support to ensure you can get answers to your questions about your academic progress and the program throughout your Bridge year. Additionally, each major has a Clemson liaison advisor so you can develop your long-term educational plan during your Bridge year. In addition to those important roles, there are many other important campus resources available to you at Tri-County and Clemson. As a citizen of two campuses, you have a plethora of resources and opportunities available to you. We will discuss campus resources more throughout this online orientation. Additional information is also available in your Bridge to Clemson handbook and on our website. Please know that during this time of a pandemic, we remain committed to student success and are providing our campus services virtually to help you be successful. Some of the tools of success are technology. We want to highlight a couple of those tools to make your transition to college as smooth as it can be. We want to tell you the importance of ETC. That is the name of our college portal. ETC is where you will access many important items such as your email, course registration, financial aid and admissions requirements, your student bill and schedule, and eventually your course grades. You need to log into ETC every day, maybe even multiple times a day, as you will see important announcements about what is going on around campus, information about your classes, notes from your instructors, and communications about financial aid and so much more. Also within ETC is access to your college email. As a Bridge to Clemson student, you also have an official university email. It is imperative that you develop the habit of checking your official college and university emails daily. As our presentation comes to a close, we want to encourage you to collect the following materials to have handy for your orientation modules. Your interest mailing from the Tri-County Bridge Programs Office, specifically the enrollment checklist and fee schedule, and your orientation mailing. Various modules will reference documents from these mailings, and it will be helpful to have them with you as you follow along. We are excited to welcome you into the 2020-2021 Bridge to Clemson cohort. As we are now connecting in this virtual space, be sure to follow us on social media.